You are going to have contact with people who don't respect you. Have you been wondering how to get a man to respect you? Well, in this video, I'm going to share 3 things that you can start doing to get more respect in general from men and beyond. All right, let's get started. Well, the number one thing is a question I have for you. Do you respect yourself? And it always starts with the self, doesn't it? Which might be a little bit annoying, but hear me out. Whenever we are expecting something from someone else because we're not getting it, you need to ask yourself if you're giving it to yourself. So are you respecting yourself? Are you respecting your own boundaries? Are you setting boundaries for yourself? Do you treat yourself with respect? Do you treat yourself well? Do you treat yourself as if you are a worthy human being? Or are you beating yourself up all the time? Are you self-deprecating? Are you not taking care of your basic needs, such as movement, good food, emotional hygiene, sleep hygiene, right? The way we expect other people to treat us needs to first come from how you treat yourself. So look in the mirror and see how you're treating yourself. And if you're noticing men are treating you with lack of respect often, you get to really dive deep and ask yourself some questions about why you're tolerating that and why you're attracting that, because it all comes from you. Now, this is not to say that it's your fault if you're being treated disrespectfully. Trust me, I got an email this morning from, I don't know, maybe he was one of those like bots or something. It was a very rude email. And it's usually creepy men or something that are being very disrespectful. Now, that is not to say that it's, I need to look within. Why am I attracting this? I mean, maybe I can, and that's real self-development. But this was a one-off. I send hundreds of emails a month out, and I reach thousands of people every month with my content. On YouTube, you're watching this on YouTube right now. I am touching people in different areas, and that means I'm also gonna get some weirdos. Same with you. If you are doing any of the dating tips that I recommend, such as abundance dating, where you're dating multiple people at the same time, you are going to have contact with people who don't respect you. Just let it go. Move on. In fact, don't even give them any attention, right? You get to maybe self-reflect and ask yourself, okay, where in my life do I not respect myself? But if it's a one-off, it's probably not a general problem that you have. If it keeps happening, and if you're watching this video because you keep feeling disrespected by men, then you really get to look at, okay, why am I attracting these men in the first place? And what about me? How am I showing up in my own life and in relation to men in dating that makes them disrespect me, or that allows them to disrespect me? You don't make anyone do anything, of course. It's their own shit that's getting in the way. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. Let's see if my team will edit it out. So point being, if you're doing any of the dating techniques that I teach, which is abundance dating and, dating multiple men at the same time and going for volume, then you may get the odd bad apple. Number 2, are you overstepping your own boundaries? See, we often feel disrespected when our boundaries are overstepped, right? So where in your life are you overstepping your own boundaries? Where are you saying yes when you mean no? Where are you overgiving when really you don't want to support that person? You don't want to help them. You don't want to do the extra work for them. Get really clear on where your boundaries are. Get clear on where you're overgiving for what reason, right? Are you trying to get love? Are you trying to get liked by your friends and your family and your coworkers by doing more than you really want to be doing and then resenting them for it and feeling disrespected? This is a very common occurrence for women who want to prove themselves and who don't feel worthy inside of themselves by just being enough the way they are. And trust me, I'm speaking about it as if it's outside of me and as if it's, just other women. I had this too. It took me years of work and self-development to develop my own worthiness. And I know my worthiness. I had it. I just didn't believe it. So this is something that you get to look at as well. Where are you disrespecting yourself by overgiving and filling in an insecurity of not feeling worthy enough so that you're overdoing and overgiving in any number of areas in your life, like I mentioned before. All right, number 3, be clear on what it is you want. If you're not clear on what it is you want, then you can't know if someone's respecting you or not. It's just a general feeling. If you're clear on what it is you want and that's not it, then you can walk away. This is where we get ourselves in trouble. We are not clear on what we want. We just go date, we meet someone nice, we kind of overlook a few red flags, we overstep our own boundaries, but it's fun, it's titillating, it's exciting, and then we end up resenting them for not respecting us, but really we didn't respect ourselves. How? Well, we didn't get clear on what it is we want, or when we got something we didn't want, we weren't clear that that's not what we wanted because we didn't know what we did want. Is this confusing? The point is, get really clear on what it is you want so that when you don't get it, it's obvious. And you don't have to feel disrespected. You just turn your attention towards what is working for you, leave them in the dust, and date someone who does respect you. Okay? All right, so if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell button so you get notified, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.